Hey, it's Zay. And it's it's been a bit. Okay, look, I've been real caught up with Baldur's Gate 3 and Persona 3 and Gex 3.
Hey, Tiger, guess where I am? Trapped in the media dimension. Rez is back and he's kidnapped me to get to you. He's attacking your secret island cave.
Hey, speaking of secrets, you want to see my...
Gex, quit clowning around.
Hey, this is actually pretty good. I found a lot going on. But hey, I'm here, I'm back at it again, and we needed to have a talk. Look, I'm gonna be real here. I don't want to just talk about video games on here.
Hey, where's the next fucking Pokemon video?
You get what I give you! Anyways, there's all kinds of media I want to talk about. Movies, TV, anime, manga, graphic novels, books. Can you chuds handle books? That was a movie reference, did you get that? Lots of stuff. For me, part of this whole YouTube thing from the beginning was just talking about stuff that I want to talk about. And that includes a lot of different stuff. So, genuinely, I hope that's okay with you. And if not, well, you can just go fucking joke.
Here we go.
But to make this initial transition of topics go a little smoother, I figured I'd approach them in a way that what little of a dork-ass audience I have can actually understand. Game Boy Advance video! Yeah, that's right, who remembers these fucking things? Developed by Majesco Entertainment. Rest in peace, you brilliant bastard. Wait, hold on, are they still in business? Romans from Mars? Yeah, alright. Developed by Majesco from 2004 to 2007, really? That's it? Game Boy Advance Video was a means of taking kids' movies and TV shows and cramming their little asses to fit onto Game Boy Advance cartridges, thus saving thousands of Shrek 2 DVDs from being repeatedly watched until scratched into non-existence on family road trips by neurodivergent kids the world over. Okay, well, that last part was really specific, so maybe that was just me. But yeah, these were, in fact, fully functioning movies and cartoon compilations made as portable as possible. With a few obvious concessions. For the unaware, the resolution of the standard Game Boy Advance was a measly 240 by 160 pixels. For comparison, my current iPhone has a resolution of 2532 by 1170 pixels, almost 10 times what the good old Game of Boy A Plus was rocking back in the day. But let it not be understated that I have and always will praise the Game Boy Advance as the little handheld that could. A legitimately remarkable piece of portable gaming technology that was able to fit in multiple games that I consider to be stone-cold classics. And I unironically feel like Game Boy Advance Video is a genuine testament to just how far this console was able to go when developers were willing to push it to its limits.
Firmly grasp it!
Truly a technological marvel!
Yeah, most GBA cartridges only had enough space for about 4 to 32 megabytes. And while the GBA video ones often had a bit more bytes to work with, no matter what, the most you were getting was that crisp 240p and mono audio. Might as well be watching that shit in fucking hieroglyphics. But for many of us youngsters, this was a truly compelling commodity. My favorite animated movies and TV shows on my Game Boy Advance, what'll they come up with next? 2004 was crazy. I don't still have my old personal cartridges, lost to the great uncleared fuck you for not checking with me mom pre-move garage sale of 2009, I'm sure. But I distinctly remember the ones that I had. I know for sure that I had the Shrek 2 cartridge. I mean, like, this was literally my favorite movie ever made when I was a kid. And probably one of the greatest pitches of GBA video is, get this, kids don't give a fuck about quality as long as they get to watch their shit. Who knew? So, believe me, I never minded that it looked like absolute bog ass. Really, the only thing I missed was that iconic menu screen.
What about Shrek 2, Day of the Donkey?
Oh boy.
And the, I don't know, Far, Far Away Idol?
Easy, Simon. The competition hasn't even started yet.
I can't help being judgmental. It's who I am.
Y'all remember this? Does this count as a game? Y'all want that instead? I don't know. Oh, the things we sacrificed for convenience. Quality! That's what! The lower frame rate means that anything you're watching is going to have a distinct tearing to it, to the point where one of my personal favorite videos about Game Boy Advance video is this one of the castle escape scene from Shrek 1. When Shrek's running away in slow motion, the quality actually looks better because of the tearing. Just amazing. And that's not the only thing. Notice anything off about these visuals? Are you watching this on your phone at 3 a.m.? Are your eyes burning yet? Yeah, just check out any video comparing a Game Boy Advance video to the original, and you'll immediately notice that the former is bright as fuck! That's because GBA game development had to account for the screen they were going to be played on, aka this backlit-less ass son of a bitch. This is me turning on my GBA in bed. Even though the Game Boy Advance SP had already been out for about a year already, finally gracing us naked mole rat ass gamers with the gift of light, developers still made games with the original model in mind, and that includes GBA video. It's why if you ever play GBA games on an emulator, which I mean, like, who the fuck's doing that, am I right? Everything looks oversaturated as fuck, and you either gotta download a mod to keep your eyes from melting out of your skull, or grit your teeth and bear it like a fucking gamer! But enough about all that. What could you actually watch through Game Boy Advance video? Let me tell you, fucking Kino only club here, baby! You got Shrek, you got Shrek 2, you got Shrek and Shrek 2, 2 movies, 1. In? Yeah, nice. nice branding there, Phyllis. Movie! just movie. The packaging on these things in general is, to put it charitably, comically stupid. You got this Cartoon Network collection with just a great photo of Ed front and center. And Courage. What the fuck is this pic of Courage? He looks so sad. What happened? Did Muriel die? $999? Better come with the free fucking dick sucking. This Pokemon one is a personal favorite because, let me ask you something. What kid wouldn't love seeing Charizard, one of the most popular and recognizable Pokemon in all of existence, getting socked in the fucking face as the box art for your Game Boy Advance video? Beep, beep, out of the way, fucking Gen 1 old heads. It's Blaziken's time, baby. We're 7 years old and already extremely confused about our gender, and this Pride Parade foghorn leghorn ain't fucking helping. I told myself I wasn't going to talk about Pokemon in this video. You can even watch Shark Tale. Shark Tale. Everybody's favorite movie.
That's not the movie! That's the movie, the game!
Hey, at least it comes with free headphones. Great for listening to all the iconic music. Wait! I was gonna buy a pair of these, you know, as like a prop for the video. And then I remembered that I'd literally never use these again. And I need to pay rent. You could even get a special 2 movies 1 in pair of Shark Tale and Shrek, featuring this lovely box art of the whole Shark Tale crew that we know and love, and Shrek and Donkey giving just some kind of sexually charged look at each other. A pair that, get this, came on a single cartridge. Which means, yes, you got to watch both movies on a single cartridge in glorious 112p. The only Game Boy Advance video in said resolution.
Technology!
Now, look, I know I've talked a lot of shit about Game Boy Advance video, probably deservedly so. But that doesn't mean that I don't have a lot of fondness for it. And clearly a lot of people do. Where there's just something about it, whether it's the nostalgia or the novelty that's stuck with so many people around my age. I mean, look no further than Wolfden's iconic video where he crammed the entirety of Tenet onto a GBA video cartridge. Like, I fucking hate Tenet, but I love this. And I love that he did it specifically out of spite over Christopher Nolan being a dumbass. We often don't get to choose our cultural touchstones. They're usually decided by factors out of our control, marketing, socio-political trends, abject human cruelty. I mean, where else do you explain me growing up a Glee fan?
What's the capital of Ohio? Brittany.
Oh.
What?
But the human brain makes it difficult to divorce stimulating concepts from their actual quality. Like, doing research for this video reminded me of how much I used to love Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. And my brain, suitably in turn, said, ooh, 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 neuron activated! It is what it is. Like, we like what we like, and I for one am glad that Game Boy Advance video exists. Okay. We good? Alright. Now that we got all that out of the way, none of you can bitch when I talk about Scorpion King in the next video. Wow, hey, look at that! I actually put out another video! Whoopee! Yay! And it's not a fucking hour long! Did you miss me? I sure hope you did, because any sense of channel momentum's probably down the fucking tubes by now. Yeah, I know I don't really need to say this, but my bad that this video didn't get out as soon as I'd hoped. My original plan was to release the last video at the end of 2023, take just like a month or two off for myself, and then get right back in it for March at like the latest, which then, of course, turned into April, which ended up being the busiest month of the year for me, until finally it started looking like
literally almost June.
Just in time for Hot Girl Summer! So, yeah, I know it's been a bit, but for real, if you watch this, and especially if you subscribed after my first video, thank you so much for your patience. I'm always going to be as upfront as possible with any struggles to make these as consistently as I'd want to, but the support I got for the first video alone was genuinely such a motivator, and not to get too much into it, but being completely transparent, even that little bit of success really helped get me through the beginning of the year. I had a really close friend of mine pass away just way too young. I've taken on some extra work on top of my 8 to 5 and just a million other unexpected things along the way. And just being able to sit down and make, well, anything again has been really cathartic, and y'all are such a huge part of that. Hopefully this isn't going to be the only video of this year, so stay tuned, actually this time, and I hope to see y'all again soon.